Hi everyone, Abby here, and welcome back to my channel for Tech Tuesday, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new Mobvoi TicWatch GT-H Pro. But before I get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned to all my new videos dropping weekly, and so you can help the channel grow. And I just wanted to say a quick thanks to Mobvoi for sending me this sample to review. So I have this in the color Meteorite Black, and it currently goes for $99.99 American. So I have done a full unboxing of this watch. If you have missed that, you can find that in the top right or in the description below. All right guys, so I'm just gonna show you the packaging real quick so we can see this at the front, and then we can see this information at the side. And it has something called RD Health, which I'm gonna go into a little bit more. And on the back, we have this information here. All right guys, so I'm gonna go into the major highlights about this watch. It has a 1.55-inch AMOLED color display that is 360 by 320 pixels. It has touchscreen operation, a battery life up to 10 days, and it charges in just under 2 hours, guys. It has all-day heart rate tracking, a 20mm quick release watch band, pulse ox so you can track your oxygen saturation. It tracks your respiration rate, your skin temperature. It has a water rating of up to 5 ATM or 50 meters. So you can definitely take it in the swimming pool, in the rain, the snow, and other things like that. It tracks up to 14 different activities and sports such as walking, running, basketball, cycling. It has some basic clock features like a timer and stopwatch. It has RD Heart Health, which tracks various metrics surrounding your heart health, such as RD age or arterial age, exercise capacity. It also has advanced sleep tracking and more, guys. But as you guys can see, I'm running out of room, but these are definitely some of the most important, I think. All right, guys, so this is what it looks like on me. And I do have a 7-inch wrist. And I have gone ahead and put all the wrist sizes this can fit on screen for you guys. So I definitely do find this very comfortable to wear, guys. It has a smooth silicone band, and in my opinion, it doesn't feel sticky. I know sometimes silicone can feel sticky, but for me, I don't have that issue here. But if you did want to change the band, it does use standard, 20mm quick release bands, so you can definitely, buy non-silicone bands if you want to, and easily switch them out. So right now you're seeing it indoors under some lighting. So right now I have the brightness set to at 3. You can go ahead and turn this all the way up to 5. Here's the brightness at 5. Once you do turn up that brightness, I find it very easy to read indoors and outdoors. So this is what it looks like outdoors in the sunlight, guys. As you can see, the display here is quite reflective. But once again, if you do have that brightness high enough, it's definitely easy to read. So I think you need the brightness at least 3 or higher to read it in sunlight and to read it in bright lights indoors. This watch has a quoted battery life of up to 10 days, typically depending on your usage. So with my uses, which I have on screen for you guys, things like outdoor runs, walks, cardio activities, and more. So I've gotten on average 8 days of battery life here, and for me, that's great, guys. Especially comparing this to like an Apple Watch, which lasts like less than 48 hours. So I definitely do like the extra battery here. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna show you the basics of how to use this watch. So to turn it on, you can either raise it to wake. So if you have it on your wrist and you turn it towards you, it's going to wake up. Alternatively, if you'd like, you could also go ahead and tap this once to wake up the display. So once the screen is awake, you can swipe down and you can see all your settings here. So we can turn on or off Do Not Disturb. We can also turn on our battery saver mode. We can turn on a flashlight, which basically just makes the screen, bright white. We can go to our settings and we can change our brightness. We can reset the watch, turn it on or off as well. You swipe right to go back. You can change your brightness here. So we can go from 1 all the way to 5. So you guys can see there's a definite difference there. I will say when you do have your brightness lower, the battery life does extend more. I typically have mine around 2, guys. And you can go ahead and you can, so that's my phone, guys. You can use that, guys, and I'll help you find your phone if it's missing. That's what that sound was. So swiping right from the home screen, we're seeing the weather now, and we're seeing our heart rate data. Here is my heart rate information for like the last 12 hours or so. And I do find it pretty accurate, guys. Just testing it, like if I'm like running up and down stairs, or if I'm just sitting down, or if I'm working out, it definitely does respond correspondingly pretty quickly. So I've been comparing it to some other watches I have. Honestly, it's like 5% off from my other watches that are a lot more expensive. So it's pretty good here, guys. We're seeing our respiration rate, skin temperature, and SpO2. And once again, if you click on any of these, guys, it opens up into like a bigger kind of metric. But when you do also click on it, it starts to measure, you know, that thing for you. So here are all of our activities, guys, and there are 14. I'm gonna walk you through all of them that we have here. So that's all we have here. And if you do want to start an activity, guys, so you could go ahead and, you know, swipe from the main screen and get to your activities. And once you get there, you can just click on one and then click start. Or if we go to the main screen, we can go ahead, tap on this once, and then we're gonna see basically a shortcut for all of our apps that we have on here. And then I can go ahead from here and I can do tick exercise, and then I can go ahead and click on any of these to start. So continuing on, after our exercises, I can continue swiping, and now I can see my sleep data from last night. So you can either tap on it or you can swipe up and you're gonna see your sleep stages here and a little graph as well. And then now we can see kind of a summary of our day. So we can see the steps, the distance, and the amount of calories burned. And there's a corresponding little kind of bar here on a graph that will fill up as you do more activities during the day. And then here's our home screen, guys, with the clock that I have chosen. So from here, we can also go ahead and swipe up and we can see any of our notifications here. And if you go ahead and hold this button, guys, you can actually turn off the watch. So that's a little shortcut there. Yeah, so those are the basics of how to use this watch, guys. It is pretty straightforward. And I think a lot of you who are just new to smartwatches will find this really easy to use as well. All right, guys, so now I'm going to show you a bunch of the watch face options that we have on the app here. So to change your watch face, once again, you do have to go in the app. So there's a good variety of options here for watch faces, for sure. All right, guys, so now I'm going to talk about sleep tracking. From last night, here is my score. So it says very good. It says the hours and duration. So this is what we see right here. We see awake is 0, light hour 34, and deep sleep 7:03. So honestly, guys, this is not the most accurate sleep tracker. I definitely know I was awake a couple times through the night and I didn't pick that up. So if you're someone who's like really in need of accurate sleep tracking, this is not going to be the one for you. And if you're just someone who wants to see like a basic metric, like how did I sleep last night, like, you know, how many hours, for example, this could be helpful for you, but just definitely take it with a grain of salt, guys. And then on the app, guys, you could see basically the same information. And I do like we could see like a message here. It's kind of easier sometimes than a sleep score, so it's just saying very good. That's definitely helpful than seeing maybe like 72% or something. So RD Heart Health is Mobvoy's AI for tracking all of our heart health metrics. And you simply just do a 10-second reading using your finger. So to get to RD, guys, you're gonna click this button once, and then you're gonna scroll down and click on it. So to start this reading, you're gonna take your finger and place it on the sensor, and it gives you some directions on what to do. So I'm trying not to move too much. And it does take your rating in just 10 seconds, which isn't too bad, guys. A lot of people don't want to be sitting around for a long time. So it gave me an overall score of 80, which, you know, decent, that's an A. So it tells me my heart rate, which was 80 beats per minute. It also tells me my ECAP. So your ECAP, guys, is your exercise capacity. And this measures the amount of blood flow to the inner heart muscles. Now we're seeing your HSX, which is your heart stress index. It's supposed to be the overall stress on your heart rate. And it's saying my RD age is 16 to 20, so it's saying I'm 16 to 20 years old, which, hey, I'll take it. That was years back for me, but hey, I'll be 16 to 20 again. And then that's all the information we're getting here, so you can click on next and you can take another reading and redo everything if you want to. It gives you like a big health snapshot of all your basic stuff. I think a lot of people would like that just for like a quick little snippet of their health and how they're doing in the moment. All right, guys, so considering the price, the quality, the color, the accuracy, the ease of use, and the battery life of this watch, I would go ahead and give it an 8.5 out of 10. And I definitely do give it a thumbs up. So if you guys are looking to get the TicWatch GTH Pro, I've gone ahead and left a link down in the description for you to use. I definitely think this is a great affordable option for those of you on a budget. You know, $99, definitely affordable in the smartwatch world. Not only can you track your heart rate, your steps, your calories, your distance, you can also track your SpO2, which I think a lot of people really like. And it does have pretty good battery life, guys. Definitely for the price, I think this is a fantastic smartwatch. If you guys did want, you know, more premium features, then you definitely have to pay a lot more for them. So what we're getting here, I think, is pretty good, guys. And all right, guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you did find this review helpful. And if there's anything I missed today that you want to know, just go ahead and drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.